Welcome to this quick little video, sort of behind the scenes on the car driving around the kitchen that you might have seen on my show reel. It was originally commissioned to be part of a local road safety campaign about driving carefully on roads that you know well. The client eventually abandoned the whole campaign, which was a shame because it was quite a cool video, I thought. The process was, once I'd storyboarded the basic route the car would take around the kitchen, it was then to set up each shot and shoot them, obviously. Then in post, the first thing I did was to track the camera, which is able to then generate the sense of 3D space from the flat video image. Then it's a matter of inserting the car and getting the scale and the movement right. So just having it travel through the frame at the right kind of speed, whilst checking it against the shots it's going to sort of precede and that will come after it, to make sure that there's a sort of continuity of speed between each shot. And once that's done, then it's time to more finely tune the movement on the car. So the wheels, obviously, they have to spin. They also have to steer. The body of the car moves independently of the chassis, so there's movement in there where the car is rocking from side to side and also back to front as it accelerates. Every shot in the sequence is a motion control shot, and the main reason for this is that I knew that we'd be shooting in kind of quite large close-up the whole time, and the only way to get a nice controlled looking shot at that sort of scale was to use motion control. One of the consequences of shooting something which is supposed to be so small is that the background drops way out of focus, which wasn't desirable in this case because I wanted the whole kitchen to look and seem big. And so what that meant was that for some of the shots I had to shoot them as sort of time-lapse stills, just in order to have a small enough aperture on the camera so that all the background wasn't blown way out, and that was able to be achieved using the motion control system. So that was a handy tool to have in that instance. The more distinct tracking markers there are in your shot, obviously the easier a time the software will have. But the shot, for example, where the car goes over the edge, there really isn't much in that frame for the software to analyze. So the advantage of having the motion control system is that I was able to do one pass where I loaded up the frame with tracking markers, yet I can then repeat the pass without the tracking markers and then just marry the two together in post, so the data from one pass and the actual video from another.